hey, we might be close to the playoffs, but the regular season is still giving us bangers.
It is.
Yesterday, we had a couple great games we'll talk about. The first one being a 110-108 win in overtime. The Wolves beat the Rockets. Fellas, I know we's all watching this nationally televised game. No Anthony Edwards for the people that are wondering at home. Also, no Ayo Dosunmu. But the Timberwolves prevail in OT. How we feel?
I thought this was a pretty decent game. I mean, the Timberwolves kind of came out and took this. They went on a 15-0 run at the end of this. And
But then the first they lost it.
yeah.
Because the last 4 minutes, it was like an 18-2 run.
Yeah,
Rockets.
yeah. The Rockets, I thought this game was over, but then the Rockets somehow just came back. But then overtime, the Timberwolves came out and took care of business.
Not necessarily, because the Rockets, again, started off.
The Rockets were up 13
But
points
they
in
closed it
overtime.
out. They closed it out, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they ain't really get to it. The Rockets got
Yeah.
to it, and they kind of finished it.
At the beginning of the game, it was kind of funny. They was just like, we are not going to guard the Rockets' three-point shooters. And they was just kind of just letting them shoot. And it was working. But obviously, at some point, KD kind of took over late in this game and making some shots. Some men had some plays late in this game. So,
Another bad loss.
yeah, it was a
Yes.
very bad loss.
Brado, I hope I'm saying his name right. He's a Rockets fan. He says the Rockets bench has scored a combined 20 points in the last 2 games.
Wow,
With
is that even
Tari
possible?
Eason going 7 points, 2 of 12. Aaron Holiday with 6 points. He's 2 of 6. Jay Sean Tate, 5 points. Capella, 2 points.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah.
I do remember looking at the box because I didn't watch their previous game. Or did I? No, that was the Bulls game. That was the Bulls game. I did watch that. Where KD had 40.
Was it? Or did they just play the Timberwolves back-to-back? Or am I
That
tripping?
was the Bulls game before that.
Okay.
Yeah, the previous game was against the Bulls. Yeah, where KD had 40.
Who
and
just played
Şengün
their
had-
team? Somebody just played each other back-to-back, and I'm like, I hate this.
Yeah. You don't like the back-to-backs? I love
We
the
played the
back-to-backs.
Rockets back to back.
That's
The
what it
Lakers
was.
did.
Yeah, y'all played the Rockets
And
back-to-back.
they lost both of those too.
Yep.
But yeah, the Bulls game, yeah, nobody scored off the bench. But to have, you said 20 combined between 2 games is nuts, man.
And one of the first comments is, still can't believe Stone stood pat at the deadline. This is a Rockets fan. Jimmy Ray. Shout out to
Yeah.
Jimmy Ray.
They had some creators out there. Ayo Dosunmu, Kobe White.
I mean, it's going to be kind of hard for them to find scoring off the bench since they moved Reed to the starting lineup.
Somebody put Cam
So,
Thomas.
Cam Thomas is available. He can't play in the playoffs, so he's not
Yeah,
playoff
he-
eligible.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. He can't play in the playoffs.
But no, this is a bad win. But I also want to give credit to the Minnesota Timberwolves
Bad loss.
because
Good
sorry,
win.
bad loss. But credit to the Minnesota Timberwolves. There are multiple times where you just felt like, okay, the Rockets got this.
Yeah.
Up at 13 with 3 minutes to go in overtime. That's a game that you secure. And I don't know. I wasn't on the Twitterverse, but nobody has mentioned the one possession where Rudy Gobert clamped up Kevin Durant twice. Hello.
Shout out to Rudy for that.
Oh, okay. Because I be seeing all the clips when he airball layup
yeah.
or when he get dogged.
He gonna get called out when he do that.
Oh, but we don't care when he actually the GOAT.
No, it's just how you preface it.
How I do it.
Yeah, one stop in the whole game.
No, it was the most important stop, though. It was the most important stop. Got the block
No, he did.
and
That
the
block,
deflection.
that block was impressive because KD before that. Yeah, so you can't play with your food.
It's gonna be
Don't play with your meat, Doc Rivers said.
it's gonna be real interesting to see how this team basically wants to shape its roster because we'll see how they really do in the playoffs, and that'll be a real determinant factor. But you need
What would you do? No right or wrong answer. I ain't trying to put you up against none.
you're gonna have to kind of cash in on some of these younger players.
No, yeah.
You talking about who?
Like what would you go for? What would your A and B? Who would those young players specifically be? We kind of talked about this recently. Do you feel the same? You seeing some of these losses that added another one, and you're like, hey,
Şengün had a couple really good defensive playmaking possessions.
oh, yeah.
But also Randall went right into his chest like 4 times in that overtime. It was just like 4 bucket. So I don't know.
I think y'all had a discussion about
Amen versus Şengün. Yeah,
Oh.
I think you was. I think it started because you may have been adamant about like, hey, all of these can go except.
Sengun. This is for Giannis. This is when we were talking about trading for Giannis.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't give Sengun away for Max Christie.
No, but yeah, I still feel like everybody could go depending on what they going out to get. Yeah, I don't think no one's safe.
But yeah, what would you aim for when you look at this team? Like you got Kevin Durant.
You need skilled. Well, first of all, they need a point guard. I mean, you kind of have that with Fred once he comes back, but you need other skilled players on the floor. It's just too much to be able to double team Kevin Durant, and your offense is just really at a standstill for a lot of these times. And again, you're relying on young players to kind of get over that hump. And we've seen it before, but it is a lot to ask for a team when the window is obviously shrunken a lot. Once you just picked up Kevin Durant, who's nearing 40 years old.
You think you need a second star?
I was thinking about that too. It wouldn't hurt, but if they was like, oh, we're not in on the Giannis because maybe it's too expensive, I think that simply having just another creator on the roster, and like not just a creator that, because some creators you get them and they're great for the regular season, the postseason, it's like, this guy's not really built for that.
Yeah.
Just somebody like that can be somebody you can trust in the postseason.
Hit subscribe for more news, highlights, and analysis from the NBA on NBC.